What I'm going to show you today, interesting table from the book of Michael Drosnin. You know, very interesting story about him. Yes, a journalist, a Wall Street paper, President on past. He came a long time ago to see what happened in the war, Gulf War. Then he found out it is known that Professor Rips, also on Bistrom, found exactly when the missiles will start. When he saw it, he decided it's an interesting idea, maybe better to be a journalist. So together, so he went to Professor Rips, and definitely showed him the program. He gave him the program. The program really was done by Dr. Rothenberg, which is my program. It's going to work together. Whatever it is, let us see a table that he did. Now, this table he did with Professor Rips together, yeah. Then you will see exactly statistics of it and so on. I will read it to you definitely, but let us see what is the table. So this is, by the way, the third one which he did. This is the second one. And this is what he found. It means this is what the story is that Professor Rips found about Chomat Magen. This is the defense wall, which was the name of this campaign. So let us see what Michael Drosnin writes on this table. So he said the story is that while the battle raged across the West Bank, I sat with Eli Ripsia at his home in Jerusalem. We looked at the coast. Interesting, yeah. By the way, you know, what is going the battle rage across the West is today. Today it's called Chomat Barzel, the Iron Wall. Amazing, but the same history is the same. Terrorists want to kill, to murder. So, what more is the story? So he was sitting with him. I was sitting also many times in the house of Professor Rips, did books together. So what about the Rips? Rips in the name of the Israeli military operation, which is called Defensive Wall. It appeared once in the Bible code. Very interesting. Crossed by the name of the Palestinian city where the heaviest fighting was right now. In fact, this was a long time ago, but you can do something today also that we have the battle, what is going today in Jenin, hoping to get rid of all this terrorists there and all this explosion. So what is the story? So it came out in the table, and together with the city, Jenin, where the heaviest fighting was right now, flattering a refugee camp. Jenin, just below. So now the first thing, what you have here, this is really what you found, yeah? So Professor Rips, he found Chomat Magen. Chomat Magen is defense wall. And then he found within this sentence the name of this city, Jenin. Yeah, Jenin, amazing, Jenin. And he said that this is once in the Torah. Yeah, interesting. So these three types, as I said, yeah, and this you see what you found. Rips found this one. So what is the additional one? He found that also the Kasbah, very famous, yeah, also place of the terrorists, also appeared it was the name of the old city in Nablus, where the other first battle raged, also there in Kaspar. Okay, now what Michael Drosnin in a book tells us, so the plain text crossing the French wall spoke of the overthrow of the cities, of the cities of the terrorists. So just above that was encoded fighting, and also in the same place the original verse of the Bible captured the moment. So you can see clearly here, בהפוך turned over those cities. What more came out here? Said, then another came. They hated and they could not speak of peace. So this is part that you have here. I did not emphasize it, but you found, by the way, that exactly what the Arab saw, So it's written that they don't want peace and always speak about it, So, as I said, it comes here, but I did not emphasize this, but it clearly indicates this also conviction that the Arabs are not interested at all to make peace, and really in Psalms is written, David says, אני אדבר שלום, I look for peace, and then for war, not interested to make peace, because, okay, they believe that the Islam is right, and the Israel have to be really be wiped out from the place, right? Here, by the way, Kasbach was a small ship, and he said that indication for fighting might be this one, Lachamu, because he did not show it in the table, only mentioned that it is there. So, as I said, so the verse, לא יכלו דבר שלום, we find it just now, לא יכלו דבר שלום, here it is. לא יכלו, they could not speak, pause, you see, לא יכלו, they could not, לא יכלו, דברו שלום. Here, you can see it clearly here now, because it comes here, לא יכלו, they could not, דברו, to speak with him about peace, to make peace. Okay, this is a little bit just, I'm not answer, but in Bible, in table, the most important what is written, so it's written that they could not speak about peace. It means never they wanted to make peace. This is the truth, because they believe that Israel to be wiped out. How can you make peace with them according to the Islam and so on? So this is the main idea in the book, and instead they hated and they could not speak of peace, right? It was as dreadful and curious as news reports on CNN. As precise so the headlines in Jerusalem Post and the New York Times encoded in text that was 3,000 years old. So it may want to say that exactly these are the right words, about what really happened. The defense wall in Jenin, and the Kasbah. Okay, then, this is the most important part in the book, which carries on. It said, Reeves calculated the odds, just the match between the names of the cities and the name of the military operation was several hundreds, thousands to one, beyond chance. Okay, good. So, very highly statistic, no doubt, that you find in one place the defense wall and Jenin, as this is very likely connecting with the turning over the cities with Kasba and Jenin. Lachamo, it said it will be, there is also they were fighting, but this was really the most important table, not that significant, yeah, as you saw, one to quite few thousands, and also minimal, as in Kasba is minimal, which is also important, and as meetings of words coming together, so the Kasba and this comes, I'd be interested also. So this is what he says, that, okay, there is no doubt that as a journalist and a writer, beautiful book, I mean the second one really, but the third one is a question, but we shall about it, speak about the other one. But is this one? No doubt, yeah, right? Fine, so then it's interesting afterwards what you spoke with Professor Reeves. Most of the tables I think in these books are shown to Professor Reeves, what he think about it. So, no doubt, I think it's a very interesting book, really worthwhile seeing it. And, yeah, Professor Reeves told me that the great thing that Michael Drosnin did was really to advertise in the whole world about the codes. So this is the table, one of this. Also, I brought it because it's relevant to our days. That now there is a difference between the iron wall, yeah, Chomat Barzel, okay, and very very strong in battle and using it lots of soldiers and so on, and try to really to clean Jenin from the terrorists and from the explosion, because they are the main troublemakers. So they shot so many missiles to the north, and Israel said to leave. So definitely no simple what is going on, but at that time also, the terrorists remain and will remain apparently up to Mashiach time. So, interesting table, no doubt, which Professor Reeves found then. I assume that when he saw the place, he said also exactly turning the cities, and then he saw also Kasbah. So, interesting table, and interesting, as I said, part of the book, the second part, the second book, I mean, yeah, on the Bible code. On the on the third book that he did, we'll speak just now. After finishing with this one, we are going to speak about his third book, about Kotzkum one, yeah.